At the start of the day, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division. They trail first.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Mike Messina, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, Ty Cobb. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Striding in, Eddie Matthews. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Cobb stands at second with 2 gone. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Mike Scott is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So digging in now, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Right side. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Stepping up to the plate, Tino Martinez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Scott has his sign. Here's the delivery. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Martinez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. On the season, Martinez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding forward, Freddie Freeman, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 6, Philip.
Now at the plate, Philip Irvin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nationals gone in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Canseco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jose Canseco.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Here's the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Hideki Matsui, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Scott looks in and delivers. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Scott has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he doesn't. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. So stepping in, Yan Gomes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Big curveball for the strike out there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Grounded up the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here now is Trey Turner. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping up now, Alfonso Soriano, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, foul ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, down.
Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He needs just 1 RBI to reach 100 for the season. Let's see if he can get to that plateau here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 18.
Standing in, number 18. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Scott's ready. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
The 2-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Swinging away there. It's 3-1. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. In there, and it's even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. There's a swinging strike on the sinker.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Here now is Juan Soto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ball
and a strike. The 1-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eddie Matthews comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a curveball that misses high.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He pulls this one into right, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, Cal Ripken. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And that's off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bernie Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Standing in now, Tino Martinez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound, this guy's work cut out for him.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jose Canseco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out. That's a ball.
Now it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0 pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The right fielder, number 31.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So striding in, Tim Raines. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. In there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. The pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Phillip Ervin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Digging in to try it again, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Soriano moving to his left, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hideki Matsui.
For the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hideki
Count
Matsui.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the second
Digging in, Alfonso Soriano. And the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. It takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Jorge Posada hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready once again, Ty Cobb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Trey Turner is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on 2nd and 3rd. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Juan Soto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 1
Boy,
strike.
the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. This is pulled into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from 3rd. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lays off 1-0. A man at 3rd with 1 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Nationals lead it 2-1. Next for New York, number 18 will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Cobb is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Derek Jeter stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Bernie Williams is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's him.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
You got 2 balls.
Not too
one
many
strike.
guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Riding in once again, Tino Martinez. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside.
One
They're
ball,
doing
2
that,
strikes,
and
yeah.
this one caught the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a
Outside, that's the
fastball
ball.
awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2 one more time.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Yan Gomes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Irvin rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. And that misses ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
The count 1-1. That's the ball.
2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. And he was able to spit on that one, hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Juan Soto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batter, third baseman.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Nationals on top, 4-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Canseco. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he takes a called strike 2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Hits this one hard the other way. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Raines will swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Fouled away. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Jorge Posada is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 home. Fouled off.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 44 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening.
Tim Cate
takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 36, Tim Cate.
At the plate, number 18.
Now batting.
Behind on that
Number
one, now
18.
behind in the count, 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 2.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Nope.
Takes a
Ball
pitch
1.
high and away for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yankee shortstop
1 ball,
behind
2
in the
strikes,
count.
Miguel.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hard hit ball to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now
But
batting.
baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 guys. Cecil Fielder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 45, Cecil Fielder.
And he lays off there. 1-0. He'll come into play here at 3:19. 21 homers and 54 runs batted in. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line drive to center field. Cobb is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 4 apiece. Cecil Fielder stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. And this tie ballgame is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th-inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the 1-1. Strike take and good bender on the outside there.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Robinson Cano, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Now here it comes.
Jose Canseco.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Stepping in, Tim Raines. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Irvin is there, 2 down. Standing Joe Carter will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Joe Carter takes over out in left field after entering.
Now playing left field. Number 29.
Goose Gossage will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
New York Yankees.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gomes.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Ball 2.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ty Cobb is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Jeter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. Stepping into the box, Alfonso Soriano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Pops this one up. Freeman is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Posada. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cano ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 18.
First offering on its way. Number 18 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cobb will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 4. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Juan Soto is at the plate as he watches ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Luis Garcia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's the first pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through, a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
The batter, number 8.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he'll get into 3rd here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to left. Carter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom. Wander Suero enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Victor Robles is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Jeter. This game's defensively for the Nationals. Now playing left field. Number 16.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Bernie Williams, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second, and that's through for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. If this guy was too good, you knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Jose Canseco waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Irvin will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. In now is the Yankees DH, Jose Canseco. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The count now at 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally.
Tim Cate
Wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Wander Suero hammers down the save, his 40th of the season. So that just about does it.